Hey, whoa, what's this? A Woody stream? At this time of day? In this part of the world, coming to you live on Twitch? Yeah, I know, it's like been a while since I actually have streamed. Cause you know I'm a lazy ass boy who doesn't know what to do all the time. So, anyway. Keep music on the background, I actually need to turn it down so I don't talk over while I can hear myself speak. Right. Time to load up iRacing. Getting set up. Veedub will be here soon. There he is. Top of the morning to you, sir.
Morning, morning.
How are you feeling?
Good, rested, ready for this, I think.
Cool.
My motto for today is slow but safe.
Yep.
How about you?
Don't do what I did at Road Atlanta.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. I'm pulling a blank.
What happened when I got in the car? My first stint at Road Atlanta.
I know you had a couple of incidents, but I'm honestly, geez, my age is showing, eh?
I binned it in the wall, changing my wheel sensitivity setting on the fly.
Yes. yes. Good point. Have you taped over your wheel with sticky notes?
Mentally.
Good. I need to have a sticky note, obviously, to have a memory of anything, but there we go.
You also need to remember to put on your fucking pit limiter.
Hey, I haven't sped in the pits now for like 3 races.
Good.
Although I won't mention the last league race that I did.
Oh boy. Mention it. You've dug yourself a hole now, you're going to mention it.
Well, so this is on, to be fair, it's on Assetto Corsa on V8s. And there were 2 sets of cones. And I forgot which one was actually when the speed applied. So I went flying in.
Oh boy.
And I actually applied on the first one, not the second one. So I got my penalty, but nah.
Good job.
But I didn't have a limiter, so not the exact same circumstances.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting my chair set up.
Cool. Did you end up doing the 7 a.m. race?
Nah, fuck that.
I thought that was a bit optimistic.
Yeah. I was lazy enough staying in bed for like an extra hour after my 7:30 a.m. alarm.
Yeah. I have to say I struggled to get up this morning as well.
It's a good thing it's an hour later start. You don't have to worry about 8 a.m. starts anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
And I've also got my my iced coffee all set.
Nice.
So wait for this sim to take 5 million years to load up.
So I was actually wondering that. Why on earth does it take that long?
I have no fucking idea. Must be all the updates and patch notes and shit.
Because I was sitting there thinking, if it's loading, right? It's got to be taking stuff off your disk into memory.
Yeah.
It only uses, at most, 8 gigs of memory.
Mm-hmm.
It does not take that long to copy 8 gigs from my SSD to my hard drive. How can it take that long to actually copy it into memory?
Who knows? It's iRacing for you, man. The Nordschleife text, you can literally press join the session, go make a cup of coffee, and drink it by the time the session actually loads.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Jeez, there's some fast guys out there.
Can imagine.
58-1 in the practice I'm in currently.
Yeah, but what's their I rating?
Good question. Mind you, the track's still 37 degrees, so it's not like it's cool track.
I saw top split guys doing like 56, 57 in VRS race practices. Because I watch a guy called Grizzle
Mm-hmm.
He's part of Geodesic, whatever you pronounce the name, part of racing. And it's like he was doing a stream earlier this week, a practice session, and the guy was one guy did it for 56, and goes, "How the fuck are you doing that?" Because he was doing like 59s of the VRS setup. So I sort of got an idea of where to take corners fast from that session. It's always good watching top speed guys. Like, I learned at Road Lancer, after you go through the S's and then you get that left-hander, you can like use so much exit curb.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I think there's probably about another setup, or a second in the setup here. If you get it perfectly right, because there's a couple of areas in particular, right, so that the last left-hander after the S's,
Yep.
on most laps I have to lift there, and I know it's possible to basically go flat there, but as soon as the tires start wearing a bit, you've got heavy fuel.
Yeah.
You can't, but I know there's a way to get the setup to do it, and if you can go flat through that, that's going to be 3 to 4 tenths easy. There's a couple of other areas like that where it's saying, look, if I had the time to tweak it, I'm sure there's more time there. But still, that right against what's my optimal, if you take a second off, I'm still only 58. So how they get to 56, I have no idea.
Yeah, just skill. I learned as well, like, coming into turn 1, this guy, he didn't go into 6th gear in the Porsche, he just held 5th and then braked it with that little sort of tarmac is on the grass.
Oh yeah.
Like a little bit later than that.
Yeah. Like I said, the one thing that I've sort of picked up from some of the fast guys is because I always try and make up chunks of time on one area. And I think it's just a case of they probably just get like, 100th here and 100th there. But if you do that consistently across the lap, right, that ends up being quite a material amount of time.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's one big thing that they're doing. It's just like everywhere. I was like watching a guy called Andy O'Hara that races on AK. That's like usually like half a second minimum ahead of even like the alien guys. And it's interesting, like his lines. So remember at Spa, heading into that last turn, right? So where I'd always actually go wide and then cut in, he just goes straight. It's like the economy of his lines is the thing that struck me. And I did it. It's like, but it's only like 2 or 3 hundredths, right? But still, it's 2 or 3 hundredths, and he's doing that every single turn. So yeah, there's definitely the level of skill there.
Yeah.
Or maybe just general racing knowledge. I think he's got a racing background too, so it's probably just been, brought up thinking around the right lines and the right approach.
Okay, I'm looking at splits. I reckon we're split 2 out of 4.
That's not bad. Split 2. Ooh. Normally we're sort of towards the bottom half. So normally we'd be like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it could be split 3 out of 4 actually.
Yeah, that's usually because usually we sort of just run about halfway.
Yeah. Let me have a look at the entry list and try and find who's in this session 356 because it has it 35. Yeah, it'd be split 3 because yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
There's a guy with 1900 I rating who's in session 356 and we're in session 357. Yeah, split 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Just looked weird, like the order went like 355, 357, 356, 358. I'm like, hang on a second, that doesn't sound right. I should know better.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think usually with my rating, I'm sort of effectively in the middle.
Yeah.
So if there's 4, I'd probably think I'm right towards the top end of split 3.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what iRacing has. I reckon we're going to be at the pointy end of the field.
Well, hopefully.
Should be good.
I remember sort of at some stage ages back, where I did a bit more racing and iRacing. I actually got up to over 2000, like a 2.2 or a 2.1 iRacing. And it was actually a bit frustrating because it just tipped me over into getting into basically the next group, where I went from being towards the pointy end of the split I'm in towards way at the back of the next split.
Yeah.
And to be fair, right, it wasn't as much fun. I didn't mind dropping back down again. 'Cause it's good. You can learn from the fast guys, and I get all that.
Yeah.
But still, right, when you're only doing 2 or 3 races a week, I'd rather be fighting with people for the lead than fighting for people for 18th.
Yep. I've also got myself set up. I have a hydration pack attached to my chair, so I can like drink on the fly.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I've, kid you not, for the first time now, I've actually got a bottle holder on my rig, so at least I'll have a bottle holder. The problem is in VR, you sort of have to have it somewhere very specific.
Yeah.
I can't just have like in prior sort of races. I've thought I'll get thirsty and I'll put a bottle down on a bench or my PC, etc. And then in the middle of the race, you're like, where is it? And you can't be trying to, feel around where it is. So
This is why I won.
Yeah,
This is why I won triples.
yeah, look, at times I am tempted. Like the VR is such a faff, but then, right, you have a fun session in them, and it's just so cool.
Yep. Okay, so there's quite a few drivers with some higher I rating. There's a couple of early to mid 2000s.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 33 Celsius.
700 I rating, which is sandbagging.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually, in my race yesterday, my second race, one of the guys went from 2,500 I rating down to 1,000. He like qualified pole with a 57 and won by like 25 seconds. And the guy who was in second before he spun out was like, "Oh, how does it feel to be leading a race when you've dropped your 1,500 I rating?" It's like cooling him out. So
yeah.
I reckon a lot of the guys went and protested that person afterwards.
That makes sense.
I had a fun battle because it was weird because I started behind him, so I qualified third and they qualified first, and like they didn't even follow the pace cars, so, like they held back a long way, and then as we crossed the actual start finish line, they just took off and got a jump on everyone else.
Hopefully,
who was ahead and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, hurry the fuck up, because I saw the I rating like 1,000. I'm like, this is a weird one. A guy's qualified pole 1,000 I rating, and then But I had a fun battle with one of the Ferraris who eventually finished third. I was behind him, and then I basically got past him on the main straight. I think he backed off and let me through, and pretty much held a 1 second gap to him. So that was fun.
Cool. Yeah. Like, I sort of get it with guys like dropping the I rating so they can get in the lower splits and dominate, but it's still what's the point? Right? And to me, I've got to say, right, the whole I rating thing, if everyone plays ball, it actually works well, because more often than not, I'm in races with people that's roughly the same skill set, and right, you'll have the odd guy driving backwards into you because you can't do a flick turn.
Yeah.
But other than that, mostly it's fairly reasonable. But yeah, I've got no desire to drop to 800 so I can go and dominate people that just started on the service a few months ago. So
Yeah, no.
right, so there's a couple of usual guys. Oz and Zed is in our split, it looks like.
Oh, nice. Car number 1, get in the van, I've got a plan.
Like it.
I think I recognise Aussie Formula Racing. I think I recognise that team. Hold up. Where's my Twitch?
New fastest lap for Morris, 201.30. That's a new fastest lap for Decker, 201.15.
Keep quiet.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Oh no. I've just noticed car number 420. It's Sean's mate from Road Atlanta.
Brian! Oh, legend. I'm messaging him. He's not gonna know what the hell. I'm just gonna send him a big Brian.
Hold up. I'm sitting there going, hey, I recognise that name, Brian Tong. Oh yeah, it's Sean's mate.
He's gonna be heavily confused when he gets that. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I recognise Aussie Formula Racing. We actually, they were in the same race as us when we did Nürburgring. Because I used to know a few of the guys. Sort of like back when Atomic Racing was like, you know, doing F1. We had one or two guys cross over. I think Tran was actually one of them who crossed over and was like racing with them. They're streaming their race on Twitch as well.
Yeah. I'm on their Discord. I think they tend to the Aussie Formula guys. Sorry. Yeah. I think I've run into them as well a couple of times. I was just looking at the Oz and Z guys because they were the guys I think one of their teams were leading on the PLM.
Yep.
And then got taken out.
Yep. None of that one.
Yeah, that was tough. I remember them on the Discord, so I jumped in to offer condolences and they were fuming.
Yeah.
As you would be.
Yeah, because I was driving and I had stuff over the actual iRacing comms. And I was like, can you double check what happened between these two guys? And then, yeah, it's basically two leaders came together that elevated us up. We actually ended up getting on the podium, which I was happy about, despite my fuck up.
Just go to show you never give up.
Yep.
I mean, to me, that's still one of the best enduros, right?
Oh yeah.
After the issues, to still get up on the podium, that's just awesome.
It's good as well that the iRacing damage model allows you to like actually fully repair your stuff. Rather than just like driving around with like a fucking bent wheel in. I've also loaded a setup onto the car for the race setup.
Cool. Yeah, we're just going with I'm guessing the one we had last night, so the medium and soft ARB.
Yep. So yeah, medium brake pads, 120 fuel, soft ARB on the rear. Feels a lot better.
Good.
I've thrown in the theme of today's race is Tokyo drifting our way through 10 hours of Suzuka.
Well, hopefully not too much Tokyo drifting.
Well, you never know.
So, not everyone has joined, so I can't confirm, but it looks like we may be one of two Porsches amongst the sea of Ferraris and BMWs.
So P3 are driving a Porsche number 815. Car number 22 is driving a Porsche. Car number 38 is driving a Porsche. Car number 13 is driving a Porsche. 1, 2, 3, 4, About 5 Porsches actually, and a lot of BMWs.
So how do you see that?
So I'm looking at my actual timing, my third-party timing app screen.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
That's how I also know people's iRatings.
Cool. I need to. I mean, it's pointless in VR for when I'm spotting, just watching though. Probably should get it. It's quite useful info.
Yeah, I've got to pay a subscription to use it though.
Ah, okay. There's a couple of free ones as well, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure if they have the same detail.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So I just looked at Aussie Formula stream, and the guy goes, "Oh yeah, Daniel Gray's in this session. He's a big Aussie streamer. This guy's a fucking quick guy, and he's currently sitting in pole position, car number 5 in the Audi. Fuck me dead."
Uh-huh. Right, so 159 on a 34C track. Yeah, that's fast.
Yes, he's got almost 4,000 followers, and his iRating is almost 3,000.
So how does somebody with a 3,000 I rating get into a split where probably the average is about 1,800 to 1,900, I would guess?
Hold up.
So his team's got to be tanked then.
Probably. Let me check my SOF thing. SOF is 1.8, so yeah. It would be his teammates. I mean, he's probably just having fun with it anyway.
But so 1,800, he's basically what 1,400 higher than that.
Yep. No, 12,
So each of these-
1,200, yeah.
Yeah. So 1,200. So basically, each of his teammates needs to be 600 less than that. So he's got 2 teammates of 1,200.
Yeah. Anyway.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to look up GT Williams and Dale Fleming on iRacing thing, you can find out. But anyway.
I am morbidly curious, so I'll have a look.
Yeah. I reckon there's a few names. So, car number 9 has Diego Duarte, who is racing in the Ferrari and GTE at Petit Le Mans. Blake Urquhart from car number 7. I've raced against him a few times in VRS.
Uh-huh.
Just scrolling through, keeping an eye out. Anyway, I'm personally not fussed where we finish. Like, wherever we qualify, wherever we finish, we just take it, have some fun.
That's it. I mean, again, to me, I'm literally just, safe, keep the car, right? And I'm pretty sure if we keep the car pretty solid, we'll have a good result, and otherwise just have good fun.
Yeah.
Part of the reason I want to do this is Suzuka has always been a bit of a bogey tech for me. I'm fine with it, but I've never been that fast on it. And I found that all the tracks where I've actually done endurance races, after that, when I come back, I tend to be faster just because of that time just doing laps. So I'm keen to just do Suzuka. I'm hoping it'll get me to be a bit better at it in the future.
Yeah. Hey, Brad. We're doing 10 hours of Suzuka, driving a Porsche. So myself and my teammate Veedub,
So
what is
Dale
doing it?
Fleming is interesting. He races a lot. He actually wins fairly frequently. Well, not a lot, but I mean like a 5% of his races wins, which is not bad. Right?
Yep.
Reasonable amount of poles. Average start, average finish, 9th and 10th. But his I rating has never gone above 1400.
Hmm.
How?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I mainly recognise him because Emily Jones, um, she's like sort of top level racer, and a lot of people on their Discord and their stream like sort of mention about Daniel. I think Daniel pops in a few times, so that's sort of how I recognise him.
Yeah.
Plus, I've seen him pop up on Twitch. So like, he's got like 100 viewers at the moment. So I mean, he's doing well for himself, but it sort of seems weird that he'd be in this race.
Yeah.
Oh, GT Williams 1000 I rating. No wonder.
Yeah.
And his I ratings have never gone above 1250. Jesus.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So it's not recent. I mean, but he's been down to 589.
This guy's been down to like 250 almost.
Right.
I mean, he races a lot. He's done 414 races this year. Only 8 wins, 95 top 5s. But finishes around about 12th. So
Yeah.
it's a bit weird. Like in bottom split, you can have like the gaps are so big. So like you can lose I ratings so easily.
Yeah.
But I reckon they're just like doing it for fun and just like racing with each other.
Yeah.
Because like,
I mean,
because Daniel's stream name is last minute Suzuka 10 hours send, so that's probably it.
okay. Gotta keep an eye out for him. Yeah. I suppose if you have a lot of races where you're taken out and you don't finish, right? Because I look at the stats. Because I've done 284 races across like my whole iRacing time frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
5 wins, 7 poles. So I'm not number of races about the same, but he's about twice as many wins and twice as many poles. So you'd expect that he's got to be, generally I'd say he's probably in general a faster racer than I am.
Hmm.
And he's never been underneath 1400 or above 1400 in terms of I rating.
Yep.
And I'm sitting at what 1800 average with 2200.
Hmm.
So that to me says that he crashes a lot, or basically gets taken on a race and maybe doesn't finish it to actually recoup the I rating or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Look, maybe as a streamer, right? Maybe that is the thing, because you don't want to be sitting there plugging away in last place and wait for people to crash out. So maybe he just pulls the pin on races, and that tanks his I rating. Interesting.
Yeah, probably. But I'm looking at mine. I've got a top 5 percentage of 32% overall. It's like 53 races, 1 win, 17 top 5s, 2 poles, average start 9th, average finish 8th.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad actually. Like a third of the time, top 5.
Yeah.
Considering that, yeah, that's not bad at all.
I've done 4 oval races and 2 of them have been in top 5. So, 50% top 5 percentage.
That's not bad.
I'm trying to do a U and have D class in all 4 formats.
Well, my eventual goal is to get to A on all 4 just to do it. But before that, I need to get a win in all classes.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, the one that keeps on escaping me, I haven't done a ton of races though, is oval.
Yeah.
I've actually had a win in dirt oval. I still haven't had a win in oval. But usually I'll do that stuff when I have a break over the end of the year, and I'll do sort of all sorts of odd races where I need a bit of time. So I'll see if I can get that sorted and then start grinding to get into A class on all of them. I have to say, dirt road was more fun than I expected.
Oh yeah, it's like rallycross.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the racing wasn't as good, I have to say. But the actual activity of doing it was great fun. Like as soon as you race with somebody, they just end up taking you out because most people don't know how to control the car because it's sliding too much. But when you're just driving by yourself, oh man, it's great fun. In VR, doing those jumps is awesome.
Just going to look at one of the streams of one of the guys we mentioned.
See you, mate.
I don't know if you've actually heard this, but apparently a big time streamer has actually got into iRacing recently.
I think I saw something posted on the Discord.
Yeah, JB's like, oh yeah, Summit 1G
Yeah,
is doing
yeah.
iRacing, and like the whole entire community is like going bananas over it.
Ah, I'll have to have a look.
He's he's in like professional CS:GO tournaments and stuff. So he's now dabbling in iRacing. And he's just there to enjoy himself. Like he's not obviously he's got good pace.
Yeah. Well, interesting to see if somebody, if they're not necessarily like a long-time sim racer, getting into that. It'd be interesting to see how they adapt.
Mm.
Hey. Alright. Yeah, that's what horses eat.
So the Lamborghini seems to be very popular here.
So that you're ready to go firing off the start line.
Yeah.
Well, I've already beat Ben's time, so I'm happy. I'm good. My practice is done.
I was hoping no one would say it.
I was going to say something about that.
The only thing that pisses me off, legitimately pisses me off, is through sector 1, I am up 7/10, and
Alright, close that stream. Yeah, 12 hours straight, guys, crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, he's got like a sim racing chair and he's got a pretty decent wheel as well, so he shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's the thing as well. A lot of people have been saying that it's good to like get more people involved. You know, a big streamer like him does stuff. I'm hoping as well this fan doesn't blow stuff into the microphone, because that'd be annoying for your ears. I spend so much time being like, you know, trying to figure things out. Yeah, it's not blowing in the wind at the moment. Okay, it's actually not as many laps as I thought.
Alright, there you go. Good luck.
Yeah, gonna be fun. Let's see where we go. I don't care where we qualify.
That's it.
As long as I don't spin on any of the laps, we're good.
That's it, my man. 5 hard ones will be new skin.
One of the worst parts, like when I jump in the car, it somehow like resets the position of my fuel map and traction control, so to like quickly flick the switches, get in the right position.
Yeah, it's have you got a Formula wheel?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a setting, because I had the same thing. There's a setting on the, it might be that it's an auto rather than toggle or whatever it is.
no, I've got it on pulse.
Yeah, that might be it, because you need to, because iRacing might expect it to be on something. I had the same thing, but I ended up fixing it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big problem. Like I just simply move the switch one way and then back the other. So like
Yeah,
left,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
and it sets it up. So just something that's a little bit interesting. Like otherwise, it's like ACC, it's on the same setting. It doesn't do it, but anyway,
Yeah.
it's least of our worries. What are you trying to me?
Green flag.
Right. Never use stream elements on any of that stuff, so yeah. Howdy. Why not? Can you give me a shout out to me, please? Thank you.
Keep an eye on that pit road, my man. You know, might be coming soon.
Oh yeah. It's coming all right, Jeff. Jimmy Johnson, sorry, not Jeff. Not quite fast enough. Yeah. Let's try and get 59.
Nice.
See if I can get in the 59s here.
Alright, we'll pit this time,
There we go. Anyways, you do what you gotta do. I lost some time there. There we go.
Checkers.
Nicely done.
Sub 2 minutes.
Well done.
Again, so much time in Sector 1.
So currently just behind Labradoodle's racing team, and then ahead of Australia-wide AusNZ. There we go.
Okay, so it looks like Daniel Gray has qualified P5.
Oh yeah.
59.39. It's not too far off the pace.
That's 5/10. That's not bad at all.
I'm just wondering, where did Aussie Formula Racing qualify? Yeah, P19. It's qualified ahead of them. Alright, I've got all my snacks ready next to me. Big bag of party mix. Plus some fruit bars and stuff to snack on.
Good, good.
I don't think we've qualified, apart from like Le Mans races and like multi-class races, we've never qualified this high up, have we, before?
I don't think so, no. We've done higher on the multi-class, but in single, we've usually sort of been around the 15, 16 mark.
Yeah,
With
from
single
mid-pack.
class. Yeah. I mean, this is good because we're sort of up towards the point end, so hopefully, right, we have 2/3 of the pack behind us at least, so hopefully that means some of the chaos we avoid.
Right side on the restart. Closed right now.
Yeah, P11's pretty good.
Indeed.
It's about 30 laps of fuel, it estimates. At 3.9 litres a lap.
Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere between I think 28 and 30, depending on Yeah, if you're sitting behind somebody saving a bit, etc.
Yep. Hopefully it didn't get taken out. That's the worst part. This is on the inside line for the start.
That's it. That's it.
Do you ever get nervous when starting the race?
Always, every single time. 3 years in, and particularly like the big enduros, I'm still like, even though not driving, I kid you not, heart rate is 110. I'm not even driving.
Do you want to know my heart rate?
Yeah, but you're one of those freaks. You're probably at like 60 or
57.
50 or something. Oh,
Western heart rate's 44, mate.
Deep breath, bud. Deep breath. I just took one.
yeah, well, I don't think I'm ever at 60, even from asleep.
No, I'll tell you later about my heart fitness and stuff.
Cool, cool.
'Cause we're off and racing.
Go for it. Good luck.
Ready, green, 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 green. Left side. Still on your left. Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
Yeah, boy. Coming up my backside, Ferrari. I see you there.
Right side. Still there. Corner clear. On your right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear him. Right side. Still there. Clear.
Next spot up. Oh, that's the best thing I've ever invested
Well
in, mate.
done.
So glad my spot is like quarter door. This is so much better.
Yeah, I'm staying quiet. They've got a spotter, but if you want me to shout out, just let me know.
Will do. Wide. Alright, he'll be anyway. It's okay. Come on. Let's get a move on. He's going to try and stay in the draft. Just going to show the nose. Probably not. Is that a good way or a bad way, mate? Guess who's 2 spots behind us?
Brian.
Before I give me a little nudge there. Pretty sure we actually raced him at Spa. I'll have to go back and look at the recording of it. Because that red Lambo does look familiar, like livery-wise.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, we're keeping it fairly clean so far, it's pretty good. Anyways, best of luck. Alright, so 11 seconds, like P1.
Left side. Still there.
That's gonna be fun.
Clear.
Here we go. For a second there, I was concerned that Ferrari was going to spin back on the track and hit me.
So that. Oh, freebie.
Yep. A little bit wide there for the corner. That's okay, we can go chase it now. it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Check rear wing, please. Check rear.
Yep, bit of damage. Doesn't look too bad. See how it feels?
On your right. Clear, clear, clear.
Got a gap, slot in.
Yeah, just went a little bit wide on the exit curb of Rouge and just got spun around.
Those Astros are killer.
Yeah.
See what it feels like? The wing's a bit bent. Spectre might be losing a bit of top speed, but see what it feels like.
Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Does feel a little bit loose coming through some of the S's at the moment.
Yeah, give it a few more turns. You'll still have sort of hot and lightly dirty tires from that.
Yeah. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's not as bad as what it could be.
That's fine. It's still a long race. Not a ton of damage, right? So yeah, just head down and we keep going.
Well, Greg, you're a
Lots to
fucking
come.
idiot, man. Why would you throw onions like that?
Yeah, it's got a bit of clean air now, so we can sort of push a little bit. Obviously, a bit of aerial damage doesn't quite help the case, but we can make up spots as always. We know what it's like in enduros.
That's it. Everyone's gonna have a few of those, like the guy behind you just did.
And the BMW in front of me.
And the BMW
She
in front
was
of
a little bit slidey through 130R.
Yeah.
I sort of had to catch it just a little bit there. So can't quite go sort of 70% throttle flat out as I normally do. Yeah, I can see my left mirror now. It's a little bit bent on the rear.
Yeah. See how you go this lap? I'll calc the time that we're losing. We do have a bit of a tail stint towards the end based on my calculation.
Yeah, I did
So
see that.
we may be able to pit you now, take the repairs, and then eliminate that last little bit of a stint without necessarily having too much impact.
Yep.
So that lap you were about... Score with me?
It's 203.79, so about 1 to 2 seconds off pace.
Yeah, 1.5 pace. See how you do this lap, and then we make a call once you're across the line on this lap whether we pit.
The other thing as well, like, if I'm catching the cars ahead, I could probably stay out and sort of, get used to it. Otherwise, could just pit early and get some clean air and really push.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the only thing is, if you sort of start getting caught with blue flags, that might cost us a bit more time.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see how we go on pace this lap. But I'm more just thinking if it's getting a bit too loose and becomes risky, that might be another factor as well.
Yeah. How long was that final stint going to be? Was it like 20 minutes or so?
About 20 minutes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking if I just sort of pit after that's pretty much, you can just double stint all the way through.
That's it. That's it.
Alright, so 203.6, I'm being a little bit cautious. See how we go with this lap.
Okay, very good.
pressure is sliding through there a little bit.
Yeah, it looks a bit loose.
You're a fucking idiot.
So 202.9. What lap times are the cars ahead doing, do you know?
202.8, 203.2, 204.3, 203.2. So you're actually faster than a lot of them.
Yeah, cool. I reckon I'm sort of 50-50 about pitting in 2 laps time to negate that final stint, or just keep on going, because we're still on pace.
Yeah. Let me quickly just have a look at the field spread and where we might slot in.
Thanks, JB. It is a new Porsche.
You serious?
It's your Porsche boy, one you love.
I would say let's continue. If you can do this kind of pace, you're going to catch or keep pace at least with a bunch of the guys ahead. The worry is that you'll be a lap down if you pit, and then you'll have the pace, but getting blue cars past might actually hurt us more. So I reckon if the car feels comfortable to keep the space, I reckon let's stay in.
Yeah, 202.75 that last lap. So
Yeah.
definitely able to do it. Obviously, got to be a little bit on the cautious side, but obviously catching the cars ahead.
Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, looking at the guys ahead through to probably about top 15, maybe top 10, we're either keeping pace, losing slightly or catching slightly, depending on their latest laps. So I reckon we're roughly in the same ballpark as them, depending on how they do. So I reckon, yeah, let's stick at it. If the car gets too loose, let me know and then we can make a different call.
Yeah, will do. And also getting freebies on cars. It's speeding up the car behind.
Yep, exactly. Unfortunately, the leaders are still fairly grouped, and they're probably only about a quarter of a lap ahead of you. So if we pit now, you'll be stuck behind a whole pack of them, and then it's quite condensed, so you're gonna have tons of cars on the back of you for blue flags. I reckon that'll just end up costing more time.
Oh yeah. We're about
Once
31 seconds off the leaders.
Yeah. So I reckon once the field is more spread, we can make a different call. But yeah, for now it'll still be like you'll have cars on your tail the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, it's obviously not ideal. Obviously going to be a little bit more on the cautious side, but it's still drivable, I reckon.
That's fine.
And it's good as well that softening up that rear anti-roll bar has helped.
Yeah.
Because I came through 130R before, and TC kicked in a little bit, and I was like, oh, back off a little bit. So, yeah.
Good.
But yeah, you know how we were talking about heart rates before, and how you said I was a freak?
Yeah.
Do you want to know how much bike riding I did last month?
I think it's probably an obscene amount, but let me know.
5,220.62 kilometers in 31 days.
That's crazy.
All for charity.
Oh, that's a good cause, though.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, 5,000. That's
168 kilometers per day.
yeah. That's oh, good on you. That's phenomenal amount. 160 kilometers a day. Ugh.
Yeah, because I did it last year. I did 3,500, and raised over $1,000. This year I was like, you know what? Let's go for 2,500, 5,000 Ks. I'm in lockdown, plenty of time.
I mean, that's Melbourne, Sydney 4 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The only day I didn't ride was when we did Road Atlanta. That was the only day I didn't ride.
Yeah.
And like on the final day, I was like, I need 135 Ks to hit 5,000. Like Melbourne, like it was really sunny, calm winds. So when I did 355 kilometers.
355 kilometers in a single day.
Yep. 11 and a half hours on the bike.
Yeah.
And about 15 hours total.
Yeah. So don't you get sore on that bike saddle for that amount of time, Phil?
Oh, sometimes. Like, my ass was fucking sore and chafing after all the time on the bike.
Yeah.
Like, because the weekend after Petit Le Mans on Sunday, I did 450 kilometers on the indoor trainer. And even then it was like, I was sort of okay. Legs were sore. Bum was a little bit sore as well, but I managed it. But even like, obviously towards the end it was getting sore because I was doing so much riding every day and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose you get used to it. So
There she goes.
let's get very little contact there.
Jeez, that Ferrari almost hit me. Hang on. Car coming.
Okay, yeah, good to go.
Yeah, just looking at the relative, trying to figure out where to go. Yeah, I felt it let go, and I was like, here we go. And normally I've been able to catch it, but wasn't able to that time. That's okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be more as the tires wear. With the rear wing, that'll become a bit more pronounced. So it's slightly touched the wall. I don't think it touched it with any amount of speed. I don't think there's anything additional there.
Yeah, I think it was only a 2x for the spin. Mind you, that was sort of the case last time as well. I'm only at 5 instant points.
Drop one off course, one off course. Keep moving.
That guy's got bad steering, and he was P6, so can you go back and just double check what happened with him?
Yep, checking now. Can't actually see. It looks like it blinked out, and then when he blinks back in, is sort of crashed under the bridge.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I can't see exactly what happened. We definitely lost it under the bridge, I suspect, with some heavy damage. And then had one of the most cringy and horrifying rejoin attempts I've ever seen.
Was it as bad as my BMW one?
He didn't take anyone out, but he basically did a 3-point turn underneath the bridge 2 times.
Oh god.
Like, for multiple groups of cars, he actually would try and try and flick, and obviously didn't have the TC switched off. And move halfway across the track, leaving a small gap, and then everyone had to squeeze past twice.
Fun. Okay, well that was 202.4, so I'm getting back on pace.
Excellent.
The other question as well was, like, obviously we've now gone from 30 seconds to 1 minute behind leaders, so the question is, you know, do we pit now, repair damage, negate that last stint, or just continue?
I suspect best to still continue. Let me just have a look at the times quickly.
In front of you.
Fucking hell, some of these might have fucking spots or any idea how to reach.
Come on, buddy. Please.
There's no point being on the driver channel. Just shush. Cut the mic up.
I agree with Daniel, just shut up. Shut up, motherfucker.
Well, we can assist at least 2024 again.
I think it's going to depend on whether you get slowed down or you can get past the guys up front. They're all a fair chunk slower. So they're going to start holding you up if you can't get past. And I reckon with that, a bit now probably puts you in a bit cleaner air. If I've gotten the calculations correct.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm still doing 202, mid 202s, so we'll see what happens in the head.
Yeah, so to give you an idea, the guys ahead are in 203, 205, 203. I'd say catch up to them, see how you go. If they start slowing us down, then I reckon we pull you in for a slightly earlier pit.
Copy.
Hey, 93 team, you guys have been racing this like really hard for no reason. You guys are slower.
The car is a bit sketchy through 130R. I'm not sure if being off throttle is sort of the cause or half throttle would help.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
We do have a window now. It depends on how long it takes for repairs.
Yeah.
But if we can, like, if the pit stop is 2.5 minutes, somewhere in that kind of a range, then we'll be about 30 seconds ahead of the lead pack. Lead pack of about 5, and then there's another 20-second gap behind them. Cool. So there is a window. If you feel sketchy, then maybe pitting now is not a bad idea.
See how I go with this Lambo.
Yeah.
B26's last lap.
1.00.
There we go, freebie.
Take it.
That's cool, man. I can't answer the phone.
Right side. Clear.
Hope I left him enough space on the exit. Alright, so I found that going through 130R, a little bit of throttle helps keep the car stable.
Cool, cool. Yeah, the space
How
is
is
good
it that I
on
follow
202
you
too, so.
cleanly for 20 minutes
Um,
and I'm ahead of you
So
for half a
yeah, I
lap
reckon
and
if you can go through to
Are you
an
serious,
extent
bro?
that's
Learn how to drive.
looking like the
Okay.
best strategy at this stage.
Yeah, just continue. Hopefully, Moss behind doesn't catch up too much and I can still catch the guy ahead. Meanwhile, Daniel Gray is being a little bit salty up voice chat.
I've got voice chat disabled.
I don't blame you. I sort of keep an ear out just in case anything happens. Yeah, race pace is going back down to a 201 predicted for this lap. So, let's go through the end, let the repairs, see where we come out.
Good, good.
Okay, that's not good enough the box.
Yep. Go ahead, box. Do full fuel, and tires keep the current pressures.
Yeah, maple flag as well, it's going to be a long pit stop.
All good, all good.
Yeah. Unfortunately went lift off through 130R. This is going to be a long repair. She's like sideways.
Good, good. That's good. Still a long race.
Boy. Yeah. Felt it go and sort of overcorrected, so
Yeah, nah, all good.
12 minutes optional repairs. It's going to be a long one.
That's okay. Not the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, it sort of negates that final stint.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was a big impact.
Yeah, it looked like a big one.
Yeah, that back rear is at left side is completely damaged. Look at it from the right hand side. Looks okay apart from the rear wing, but that left hand side is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see ourselves going down to maybe 35th, 34th maybe.
That's good. Still plenty of time. That was a bit of an odd one, eh?
Yeah, because I basically lift off through 130R and then tried to catch it, and she just went.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it went a little bit, and then it actually gripped again.
Hmm. Yeah, because like normally I can sort of like lift off through. I just went full lift off, and I basically sent it. Got the rear loose.
Yeah.
Well, good thing is there's no pressure on where to finish.
That's it. I don't know. I reckon there's still a good battle ahead of us.
Oh yeah. It's good as well. I don't have to worry about cars being around.
Yeah.
And I think it's, yeah, definitely that first sector. If you can go easy in the first sector, the tyres will last. I think that's also what happened to Lomp Motorsport. I think they were pushing so hard to fight it that they cooked their tyres, and that's why they dropped off. I don't know if it's damage, but I was surprised that they the tyres fighting too hard.
I mean, I wasn't looking after mine, but I wasn't killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still quite a violent reaction for not. There wasn't a massive amount of lock in there either.
They'll have,
Yeah, it was just enough to notice it, and then
so.
the snapback basically occurred.
Oh, they spun.
No, so the Porsche that was behind us spun at Spoon, and then Lomp tried to avoid them and hit their front. So they lost a lot of time because they got checked up big time. Because he basically spun on the racing line right on the apex of the second part of Spoon. Good band. 6 laps to go.
See you, mate. Just spots. Yeah, mate. A little bit.
So what was the
you
guy
guys
that
trying
was
to-
ranting and raving on the radio saying?
I can't remember. I have to go back. I think it was something like, oh, how am I like 20 seconds behind you? And then like, all of a sudden you're X amount ahead.
They're in the pits, looks like they got some damage.
That's odd. Obviously, he had to have made a mistake or something.
Probably.
Oh, no,
Track's
they're
up,
there.
track's up to 43 degrees now.
What happened? Oh, I've been to sadly 30 minutes repair. Well, lucky for you, mate. You still have 9 hours left in this, so anything can happen. Anytime someone feels dejected, this goes for anybody watching. Anytime you feel dejected, just remember, we got punted like crap at Sebring, and we won that race. So it's not over until it's over. Plus, you guys had a qualifying time of like a 1:59, so clearly you guys had some pace. And I'm sure as the fatigue sets in for other drivers, you'll be able to catch up some spots. I have a love-hate relationship with the Road Atlanta because I did so much of it. I got addicted to the Ferrari GT3 challenge, and I do love the Road Atlanta track, but the first, it'd be basically turn 2. That is guesswork to me. I have no markers there. I can't see the turn as I'm coming up the hill.
Thank
I
you.
just-
So how much?
just guess.
How
I
much
seem
left?
to nail it every time.
8 minutes optional.
Nice.
Just hit. Nice.
Okay.
Plus I'm just here to
8
enjoy the
minutes.
race. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That's what we do. Our
Okay.
goal is to just finish, but having said that, we do the Enduros every year, and ideally we'd
Okay,
like
so we
better
might
our
still have a
result at
bit of a
least
tail.
from the previous race.
So 8 minutes 50.
And,
Actually,
Doing good band.
yeah, depending on pace, we might be able to actually get away with that last stint then.
Yeah, probably.
Roger.
No, it's gas, but anyway.
It's actually Tom, but
Wait,
Oi,
none of that
oi.
doxing on
Oh
the
my
internet.
god, he just doxed
look at the
him
train behind me.
live on Twitch. It's a big one. It's not a big one, there's only 3 cars.
It's, nah, there's only 3 cars.
And then behind them is another 3 cars.
they just look very close in my mirrors.
They
You
are
should have
very-
seen
they are
by the
very
first
close.
half of the stint, it was literally like 15 cars in the one train from P6 down to P20.
And it was all Ferraris. It was legitimately just like Ferrari. I'm like, what is
No
going
wonder they put
on?
in a balance of power complaint in the WEC.
Getting in the cars ahead of us, it's mirror aerodynamic, that's a spinning 130R. Yeah. Luckily, with the changes in a couple of builds ago, all aero damage can be fixed in the pits, which is nice, because that was frustrating as crap. where you could have damage that wouldn't be repaired.
Bent rear wing for the entire race.
Yeah, and it would just ruin your straight line. It would like, go down. But luckily, that's all fixable now. Which is dope.
Oh no, I just lost it.
But I'm not a motivator on GT3 anymore. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's a good change.
I basically spun up 130R.
Also, you'd be able to
hit the
like
wall.
in real life, they have replacement bumpers. That's a thing. They
Yeah,
clip
they
on.
just, exactly. They just take the couple minute hit for the pit stop just to get it sorted.
So, yeah, I'm just like,
That's what was annoying, was that you'd have to spend 20 minutes in the pits and it wouldn't even fix all the actual aero damage on the car.
look. Yeah, exactly.
So we're on track to do 295 laps this race.
Yeah, I think the initial estimate was 299, but obviously the pace of the top guys is a bit slower than maximum. Yeah, they're currently lapping in the high 2s, low 201s, so we're not that far off the pace from the leaders. So this is a really good job. 3 laps of fuel remaining.
5 minutes to go.
Gap to the car in front is reducing. There is a lapped car in the way as well though.
I reckon we might be able to come out in P32, P31.
Yeah. -4.
This is less than about 4
Yeah,
minutes of repairs left, so we got time, got a gap.
Yeah, 4 minutes of that to be 2 and a bit laps. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon 32, 33. Definitely 33.
I'm just pulling up my Spa race, see if I can find Bine. I'm pretty sure Bine was in that race. He was indeed, he is that Lambo.
There we go.
Yeah, because he was that aggressive, like, red Lambo, number 240. That you were like, oh yeah, let him go and he can get rid of the guys ahead of us.
Yeah.
That Ferrari in front of you, I had to double check this. My overlay is telling me that their third stint was 11 laps, and I'm like,
Yeah, we'll be
how could you possibly
P32
have a third stint in
at a
21 laps
38.
of this race? But sure enough, they have.
A few cars already retired.
Oh.
There's been some problems for that team.
Yeah. Yeah. So 33 still running, but they're 8 laps, so that's fine. They're tired.
So basically, I'm going to be out after the 1 hour's passed. Do you reckon just do one more stint and hand over to you?
Yeah. So where are we now? It'll put us about 5 or 6 minutes beyond the original planned stint time. So I reckon you just do another stint, and then that should put us. So I reckon if you can find like a couple of minutes here or there, that probably puts us on with the original plan without the tail.
Yep. Cool.
Hopefully stay out of the way after the hairpin.
He should, because he'll have the flag here. So hopefully he'll just stick to one side as we go around. Nope. take it easy, and you should catch him for 1:30.
P2 is in the pits, so they're coming in early.
Never mind.
Spoon's not the best place, but oh well, hopefully it'll slow down the guys behind. We have 1 lap of fuel remaining after this one, so stay out, stay out. Car in front is pitting.
Big Bobby Farm.
Okay, and we're boxing this lap, boxing this lap. Kuna, you good to go? Sweet.
I'll try to stay out of your way and not cut you off. Yeah, we'll do the same, mate. No worries. Have a good race.
1 minute to go.
Copy.
Just popping into the Aussie Formula 1 racing team and just a bit of banter with them.
Good, good.
Yeah, Daniel Gray's currently leading. Bastard. Final lolly. On now. Yeah.
Leader, pit road. Come in, go, come in, go. Pit road speed.
Right, off we go.
I mean, you're supposed to do from butt kick, so next where it's unwind kick against Sparks.
Okay, I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. I'm just gonna stretch the legs, get myself ready, and then be back about I think 30 minutes to go.
Too easy.
See you in a bit.
See ya. I had my OBS open there for a bit. So away from the curb. That's P5's pitted. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Wheeling, no longer bollocksed up. There we go, fastest lap, 2:02 dead. Three laps behind 31st. It's going to be a long catch up. Yeah, who knows. I'm definitely faster than him. Like, but he's basically backing me up into P710 and going to pull flags eventually. So I'm going to have to be hyper aggressive and just be like, mate, I'm going to send it on you, or pull away. P16's last lap.
We haven't got that data.
Fair enough. Come on, dude. Jeez. P15's last lap.
201.17.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna flash you. He's so slow in turn one. Got a little bit airborne there. Why are you braking in the middle of the hairpin? Seriously.
Thank you, Jack.
Verstehe. Ooh. Wasn't quite able to get the turn in that I wanted. This was consistent there. Position change up ahead. Can't quite do it one-handed. Have to like, let's go that way. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Sure does. Come on, give me that freebie. Give me that freebie. Be sensible about it. Didn't try to do anything stupid. Ah, Daniel Sars ahead. Aussie Formula Racing ahead. It's gonna be fun. Oh, save that. There we go. Nice. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Jack, my handbar, thank you.
Yeah, it's not time for you, not for me. Just turn the fan up a little bit more.
Slow car in front of you.
That's one lap gained. Oh, contact. Oh, he's going to be re-damaged. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's going to cost me time. Ooh, okay, we've got to go spotty. Midline Sim Racing's in the pits. Jeez, look at this train. 4 cars. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than all of them. Being backed up into P15 here. It's not good. There's trouble here.
Hey, man, if you get the run on me, I'll let you by, buddy.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
Just gonna sneak on 3 plus Lambo. Just hustle ahead. No, 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 no. Glance and blow, glance and blow, glance and blow. Oh!
Let us take a look at it. Put binoculars on it, fellas.
It's not a good spot, not a good spot, not a good spot. Fuck!
That's fucked up. God.
Toe. We're gonna have a toe. God damn it! Yeah, I just went too wide. So Lambo behind me avoids it. Yeah, that's my fault. Oops. No, 25-minute repair. Fuck. That's gonna put us way down. We're gonna be 33rd again. Oh boy.
P10 in the pits. They're the guys who pit on lap 15.
Guess we'll nice be sitting here.
Hey, I'm back. I just saw the message. That's a bit of a bugger.
I fucked up. Like, I was in this train of cars. Like, I was behind Aussie Formula Racing, and then I've run wide on the exit, and I've come back, and I've tried to get off the racing line, but the Ferrari, who was 2 places behind me, has gone the same way, and I've just hit them, and I've just completely fucked their race and completely fucked our race in a sense. So I sent a message saying, "Hey guys, really sorry, that incident's all on me." So we're now going to be 34th probably. Yeah.
18, you can get me in the chicane here.
So I basically
no, all good, man, all good. I reckon I might call it because I've just finished a nice chat with the guy in the white panel van that pulled it out front of the house
Mhm.
and started putting curbing around my internet box. Guess what? He's about to start a bit of work on our internet connection.
Right.
So my internet's going to go down. I would expect any time within the next 20 or so minutes when he gets in.
Do you know how long for?
You're saying probably for a couple of hours on and off, depending on what he needs to do. Because apparently there's a couple of connections that's problematic, so he needs to try and sort it out. So we're fine, but obviously some of the neighbors are having issues, so he needs to basically try and figure it out and rewire. So there we go. So I reckon it's not meant to be. I reckon I might just call it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, because what? It's like 25 minutes repair, I think.
Yeah. What's left?
Yeah.
22 minutes.
Yeah, I reckon. I might call it. I might jump into some VRS races at some point if I can get internet.
I think that broke his steering, and when he tried to rejoin it,
Yeah,
just put him
2-6.
straight in the path of someone else. Very unlucky.
Yeah, let's listen to the Aussie Formula Racing. Okay. Well, the other thing is we could... do you want to be up and do races tomorrow morning? And try and do one of those splits? Or just call it?
I reckon just call it, because I've got an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, fair enough.
Heading out to the kids, so yeah, I reckon I just call it. Might jump into a couple of VRSs if the internet holds.
Duncan Kunai, almost halfway through the stint.
Alright. Well, guess I'll be hanging out and other chats with other people.
So, that didn't look like too big a smash, though.
It,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah, the rear impact.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
I've basically fucked over their race. Alright, well, I've now withdrawn us. I might just send the guy a message and be like, hey, here's a couple of iRacing credits as compensation. It's my fault for taking you out.
So guys actually... He's actually responded, that's nice of them.
Yeah, what do they say?
10-4 of these things happen, man.
Yeah.
So, so it's obviously come in on my side, but yeah, that's nice of them, I suppose. I mean, that's a reality. You weren't trying to get them. You just didn't quite have the car under control. That happens.
Yep. Alright, well, guess I can enjoy the rest of my day. Actually, I can now go to the cricket club and do some stuff. Nice, okay.
Cool.
Well, it's an unfortunate end to our race, but next year.
Look, that's it. Next year, we'll add it to the list.
How you feeling, Kun?
Redemption on the next one.
Yep. Catch you later, man.
Okay, cool. No worries. Cheers, Veedub. Have a good one.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
What do we have?
Track's still 44 degrees, so
Yeah.
it's,
I'm just gonna call it there, guys. Like, it's just an unfortunate way to end the race. Yeah. See you guys later.